Hello everyone, welcome to my video on choosing a domain name. And we're choosing a domain name based on the SEO strategy. SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization, as opposed to the branding approach where you choose a domain name based on a brand name or possibly an existing company name. So basically the SEO approach is an approach where you're trying to choose a domain name basically based on keyword search frequency. So let's say you're interested in knowing or starting a site on online dating, and just the keywords online dating are quite competitive. If I went into Google and I typed in online dating, and the results that I get, you scroll down here, you can see that essentially the top results are basically mostly the corporate, Lava Life, Wikipedia, essentially the bigger names. And basically Google decides through their own algorithm which pages show up on the first page when you type in particular keywords. So everybody is trying to get on this first page for popular search terms, right? So that's what the SEO professionals basically do. They want to try and get your site ranked as high as possible for particular keywords. And some keywords are competitive and some not as competitive. So online dating, I'd imagine, would be a pretty competitive set of keyword search. And if you took a look to the right here, you see the ads here. Basically that's Google's advertising platform, and it's called Google AdWords. And essentially, if you decide to join their AdWords program, you choose when you would like your ad to appear based on keyword searches. So you can choose that your ad appears whenever someone types in online dating. And if I go and I click eHarmony, then eHarmony has to pay Google some money for every click. So that's essentially the Google AdWords program. And if you go to the Google AdWords site, you can let's see, I'll go to the home page here so you can have a look. Anyway, this is the Google AdWords page, and basically you can access this if you just create a basic Google account. If you already have one for Gmail, you can use that account. If not, just sign up and you can take advantage of, well, you could advertise if you wanted to and pay based on clicks, or you could actually just use it for the free tools that they provide. They have a keyword planner tool which will help you develop keyword ideas for choosing a domain name. So let's log in here and take a closer look. And if once I sign in here, you'll see there's at the menu here, this is a campaign. That's if you wanted to create an advertising campaign. And basically how you would create that campaign, you choose some keywords and then you pay according to how many clicks of that keyword. And some keywords are more costly, though the more competitive the keyword, the more you pay, right? So let's go to tools here, and there are some tools that are really helpful, and let's choose the keyword planner for us if we want to choose a domain name. So what would you like to do? I like to search for a new keyword and get some ideas here. So here you can see there's a form which we can use to get some ideas here. If I type in the online dating, and you can see there's a box here where we can choose we can filter the average monthly searches, choose high, medium, or low. And we also have the target market, so all locations would be global. And I'm just going to get some ideas for online dating. And click on the keyword ideas, and you can see for the search terms online dating that there's 110,000 average monthly searches, and that competition is quite high, you can imagine. So the more average monthly searches there are, the more competition there's going to be for those keywords. And let's say you wanted to create a site called onlinedating.com, so you want to go see if those if that name's available. I can go to a registrar, and Name Bargain is a registrar, and there are thousands out there, and I can just search for a domain name to see if it's available, onlinedating.com, and I click go, and it'll tell me if that name is available or not. onlinedating.com, it's taken, and how the .net is taken, org, biz, so pretty well they're all taken. And as you can guess, online dating, that's a popular keyword search with high competition, so likely people are wanting to take that domain name. So you may have to look for an alternative now, since that's not available. So, and actually they make some suggestions down here for related domains. And let's see if this is helpful. Let's say digital courting, that sounds kind of neat. So if we just choose that, and if I go back to my AdWords and I do another keyword search instead of online dating, and do a Control V and space, I'm going to get ideas for digital courting and search terms. Digital courting, average monthly searches, there are none basically, so digital courting really would not be a good choice, because basically it's not connected to any searches. So let's go back and type in online dating and get our results back again. And except actually what I should do is let's do a filter here, and I'm gonna go filter this for low competition, so maybe we'd have a better chance of finding an available domain name if the competition for the keywords would be a little bit less. So I'm going to click on get ideas, and we get all the results which have low average monthly searches, as you can see here. Let's see what else we can find here. Online dating game, you can see that these terms would be less likely to be searched on a daily basis. Online dating website. So let's see if there's any matchmaking online. 880, it's pretty low. Let's see if that would be available. I click Control C, I go to my registrar and I type in matchmaking online, matchmakingonline.com. Doesn't sound too bad as a domain name if you were going to choose that name. It only has 880 searches per month, so it's not a lot, but less competition though. So you would likely be able to get on that first page because there's less competition just doing a little bit of SEO work, search engine optimization work on your website, or promoting your site a little. You may be able to get onto that first page. And you can see, yeah, it's the matchmakingonline.com, that's taken, but the .net is also taken, but the org, biz, tv, those ones are available, and the .ca as well, that one is available. So there are more options for that one because there's less competition. So you could choose matchmakingonline.ca, you could register that. And let's go back to our Google AdWords here. So essentially you can get some ideas for choosing a domain name based on the average monthly searches. So if you can register a domain name that has a lot of average monthly searches, that's probably pretty good, except your competition for those of getting on the first page may be more difficult if it has a lot of average monthly searches. So it's choosing a domain name is quite it can be quite tricky. But you don't want to choose one that has basically nobody searches unless you're planning on spending a lot of money to advertise it. So Okay, and Google AdWords is one site you can use, and it's free. And there's another one that's pretty good, and that's wordtracker.com. And that one is free up to a certain point in time, so you can do a certain number of searches. They give you free, and then they ask you to pay for their service. But you can use this one as well for a while. Okay, that's it for today's video on choosing a domain name. I hope that helps you with your assignment. I'll talk to you later. Bye.